All right, y'all. Hey, y'all. It's Empress Josephine here, back again to give you another divine message. I'm super excited to be here. I'm super excited to deliver this message to all of you. Welcome back. We're delivering our strong message, which we usually do on Sundays. But during the week, if we're led to do a video or message, then I'll jump on when I'm really called and led to. So I am being called and led to do more. So I'm getting there, but I'm here, and I'm so grateful for everyone that's tapping in. Make sure y'all hit the like and subscribe button as we grow and we do more messages. And these times that we're in is so special. It's so magical. It's just so many great things happening, to really see people in real time remembering who they are, coming into their higher being within, and just seeing how all of the people just really waking up. You know what I mean? It's amazing. It's a beautiful sight. I'm so happy to be here in these times that we are in. And I'm so happy and I'm so grateful that I chose to go on this journey and come on YouTube, create this platform. So there's not a day that doesn't go by where I'm not grateful. So it's Sunday, y'all. Let's get into this divine message, okay? I'm like really, thinking about okay, looks like the page is going well, you know what I mean? I just started doing these videos about a few months ago. I've had this page for about a year, but the whole year I really didn't do much with it. But just me coming into this calling about a few months ago, now I'm doing these messages on Sunday to get us prepared for the strong, just to get an insight of the strong that's coming up, right? And I'm like, okay, so I'm gonna start growing. I see so many different people, different things that people are doing out there with AI, with all different kind of apps, or just very creative. So I've just been thinking okay, I need to create an intro. Okay, I need to create an intro, and I want to call my peoples something, my tribe, the people that have subscribed, the people that are going to subscribe, the people that are subscribing. So I'm going to think about it. So next strong, when we come back, I'll have a name that it could stick, and that'll be the name of the tribe here. Okay, so obviously this is Empress Josephine channel, and Empress Josephine is that's my real name. Okay, my grandmother named me, and they're from New Orleans. If you know anything about New Orleans, it's Josephine everywhere. They have Josephine songs, Josephine Street, Josephine everything, restaurants, everything. So just channeling Empress Josephine. If anyone knows, she was married to Napoleon, and just that whole backstory, right? So just channeling that energy, of royalty, and how she was able to how do you say, she was able to add value to this high ranking man, you know what I mean? And he loved her so much. It's their whole love story, and I'm like, oh, that's that's me. I just love being in love, but so something along the line, I don't know, anyone watching, what I'm saying, if y'all want to give me some pointers on what could we call our tribe. I was thinking maybe royalties, what's up, my royalties? I don't know, because Empress Josephine was royal, you know what I mean? So I don't know, it'll come. If any of y'all have any ideas, please share. So, you know, we can like, I can get on here and like start saying it, and it'll be like a part of like the branding part, right? And just me doing more videos, more messages. Because I mean, it's like me really just breaking the ice, you know what I mean? Because I get messages all day, you know what I mean? But it's like I stay stuck in this thing where it's like, oh, do I share this, or you know what I mean? And then I be thinking so long that the energy just passes by, and then I'm like, oh, maybe, you know. But no, now it's like, no, someone needs to hear it, because it's right in exact. The cards don't lie. And you know, I've done readings for close people that I know, and just in this short amount of time, just a few people that I have worked with, they literally like changed their life around, you know what I mean? And it's just me coming in as that light and sparking something in them to shake them out of, you know, whatever it is that they're going through, you know what I mean? And most of the time people just want to have somebody to like talk to, and the person's not going to judge them, the person's not going to, you know what I mean, treat them like shit or whatever. But so I was reading this book that I have, right? And what I'm getting is people are like making you feel like it's your fault that they didn't do the work. Like, that's what I'm getting. It's like, people, don't feel bad because you did the work. Don't ever allow anyone to make you feel bad because you did the work. You was obedient, you stayed down for the cause, you know, you did the shadow work, basically, you know what I mean? And then so now people from your past, your family, or whoever you used to date, or even your lover now that you have, you know, maybe they might not be accelerating like you are, you know what I mean, spiritually, mentally, and physically. And so now the energy that's out there is that people is feeling some type of way. They're feeling some type of way. And it's like, I'm not about to be feeling bad because when you had enough space and opportunity to arise to the occasion, to do the shadow work or all the shit that you did, you know what I mean? Like, karma's a real thing. And it's just like that certain things that we do, you will produce karma debt for yourself. You know what I mean? So, so I was reading. I want to talk about something, y'all. Okay, we gonna get into something here that a lot of people probably would have an issue with, but we're gonna keep it real over here. On this page, we are thinking outside of the box. We're not tied down to any religions, to any programs, to anything like that. You know what I mean? Like, we don't judge over here. You know what I mean? So, I was reading about, like, okay, I have this book. Let me show y'all this book, right? And it's Our Daily Bread, right? And for all my church folks out there, you know what I mean? Like, my background is church. You know what I mean? So now that I've elevated my mind, I look at it as like the metaphysical knowledge, right? The alchemy, metaphors, or you know what I mean? I don't take things literally. It's like the metaphysical meaning of it, you know what I mean, to where you can kind of use it. It could be a tool, right? This is what this channel is all about, is just sharing different experiences of different tools that you could use on your spiritual journey. Okay, so now in Isaiah 49:16, okay, on this page, right, it goes by days, so I just skipped a day, but okay, so this story talks about how God engraves us on his palms of his hands. Okay, so when you elevate your mind, like it's just like something unlocks. Okay, something unlocks, and what you used to see, you don't see that no more. Like you see the truth. You see the real meaning behind things. You know what I mean? It's like if you have a veil over your eyes, you're not gonna really see the truth of something. You're not gonna really see the true meaning of that. You know what I mean? And then especially when you add in a little bit of programming, yeah. So now I'm seeing like, okay, all right, y'all. It says, okay, it says Spurgeon. This is a man. Okay, that was that had this church in the 1800s. Okay, Spurgeon makes the wonderful connection between this promise of God to his people, the Israelites, and God's son Jesus on the cross as he died for us. Spurgeon asks, what are these wounds on your hands? The engraver's tool was the nail. And I had to look up what engraver means. I had to look up what engrave means. Like the etymology of engrave. Let's see. I had it up here. Hold on, y'all. Engrave etymology. Okay, so it means to cut, make by decision, produce or form by incision. Okay, so the graver's tool was the nail backed by the hammer. He must be fastened to the cross that his people might be truly engraved on the palms of his hands, as God promised to engrave his people on his palms. So Jesus stretched out his arms on the cross, receiving the nails in his hands so we could be free of our sins. So what I'm getting from that is, y'all, I'm not about to be, you got to carry your own cross. Everybody, every individual person has to carry their own cross. So he's getting nailed to the cross so that other people don't have to hold their cross. So that's like a form of gaslighting. You know what I'm saying? That's a form of gaslighting, making you think that you have to carry other people's cross. That's a form of entrapment. That's a form of trapping you inside of, we're already in this dome, okay? In this firmament. So it's like now only like trapping you in your mind. Trapping you, making you think that you have to like go through struggle for other people. No, you don't have to go through struggle for other people. No. Everybody has to go through their own struggle, have to go through their own, meaning their own burdens. Everybody has to carry their own burdens. So you telling me that Jesus stretched his arms out, let them engrave, put a cut in, a incision, okay, of nails, hammered the nails in his hand. Y'all, this is the age of Aquarius. We gotta make sense of this shit. Like, we're not just gonna just keep doing the fly by night. Like, oh, it sound good, so because first of all, words are spells. So if you allowing certain words and you are identifying with those words and you taking those words on, you're cursing yourself. The Most High do not want us to carry other people's burdens. So to me, this sounds like man is gaslighting you. The program is gaslighting. So now, 2026, we're in a society where you chose to do the shadow work. You was like, okay, you read the room, felt the shift, and you know, the Most High give us all a choice. Everybody has a choice. You get the call and you choose. Some people say, oh, well, I don't have time right now. Some people be like, oh, I'll get back to that. Maybe there's no time to get back to that. Maybe you gotta choose right then and there. So we're not going for that. Like, we're not going. We're not going. We're not going. What this young girl said, Lotto. We're not going. You know what I'm saying? So now you have these people that's gaslighting, that expecting for you to carry their burdens. Nobody's doing that. And also too, we shouldn't feel bad that we don't want to do that. Or some of us have been doing it, we don't want to do it no more. I'm telling y'all, I'm like a person that, like, I love, like, if you my friend, or if you my guy, my family, like, I love you. I want to, like, just make sure you're okay, do stuff for you. That's my love language. But now I've come to realization, or I come to really see that, okay, everybody was benefiting off of me. You know what I mean? And it's no one's fault, because if I was allowing these people to benefit, if you could benefit off of something, you're gonna benefit off of it. You know what I mean? That's your operating your higher self, and you're like, no, that's not right or whatever. But most people, majority of people, they're gonna benefit off of it. If someone's just freely giving it away, they're gonna benefit off of it. So, a while back, I decided I'm going to pour everything that I poured. My last relationship that I had, I said, this is it. All right, like, enough of this shit. You know what I mean? Where, I poured so much into that relationship. I poured so much that I was literally carrying his cross. I was carrying my cross, my children's cross, and his cross. Now the babies, you know what I mean, until they become adults, and even sometimes then, when they become young adults, they need us the most then. So we're not talking about them. We're talking about people that come into our lives, or family members, or even our adult children, like adult, like 25 and plus, okay? Our lovers, people expecting for you to carry their shit, carry their burdens. Nobody's doing that. So you're not about to tell me that Jesus was like, oh yeah, put the nail in my hand so that everybody else could be free of sin. No, the thing is, like, that's unrealistic, because how would people learn? When you talk about the spirit man, you need to go through certain things to make you stronger. So that's why we have a society of people that are like, oh, Jesus took care of it. And you have people in real life, oh, such and such took care of it. I've had people, oh, she'll take care of it. But then when it's time for me, when it's time for, when I'm going through things, that I have things going on, who's around? I gotta carry my own cross. I gotta carry my own burdens. Ain't nobody around. And it's not to be like, oh, well, nobody's around for me, so I'm not gonna be like, no. That's low frequency. What we're saying is that to really love somebody, you have to allow them to go through that purification process on their own. And whatever that may look like, the person probably have to struggle for a bit. The person but they're gonna come out. It's their choice. Like, they're gonna come out on the other side, but it's their choice to take the necessary steps to do the thing that they're supposed to do so that they can reach the other side. It's not our job to put our hands on the cross and take their shit so they could go scot-free. No, that's not what it is. So to me, it just goes back to the certain parts of the Bible that man wrote, right? That's why there's all different type of Bibles. That's why they're all, it's what man. So you have to go in the spirit and dissect the word. You have to know, like, okay, this part is not, this is some shit that they, you know what I'm saying, try to like mind manipulate you. So now, and that's what they did. That's what they did. The magic. This is magic. Because the words are spells. So now they have a whole society of people that's walking around saying, I can sin all day, I can do whatever, I can have a fucked up heart, I can do all this shit because Jesus took care of it. Jesus got on that cross and got himself nailed to the cross for all of my burdens, for all of my bullshit. Like, no. I put money on it. That's not what Jesus was doing. Jesus motherfucker getting that cross for his own shit. I bet you that's what he got on that cross for his own shit. Because them people, and to be honest with you, it's like, why would he get nailed to the cross? Come on. It's like, these are the questions that we have to start asking. We can't just keep going with the program. With the program. You understand what I'm saying? And we're not saying that, oh, the Most High doesn't wage war, or the Most High doesn't fight back, or the Most High, like that, like all that's, you know, dark energy or whatever the case is, you know what I'm saying, lower frequency. That's all part of it. The Most High is all of it. So that's what I'm getting. Like, we're not gonna, no more, gone are the days of carrying other people's burdens. People could be mad all they want. I don't care. Like, I've let a lot of people go out of my life. And even like this past weekend, or this past strong, pardon me, y'all, this past strong, I'm like, I got some cinnamon. This past strong, you know, I had to do some very important stuff, paperwork. Gotta sit down and get my butt on the computer and get my work done. But people calling me, you know, somebody wanted me to come over, they expecting, and it's like, I have to call them like, listen, I can't. Like, I'm on lockdown. I'm in shut in. I cannot go nowhere, do nothing until my work is done. Period. Because at the end of the day, it's my burden. If I don't have my business together, nobody else is not going to carry that burden for me. Nobody else, they're going to be like, well, why didn't you do it? Why didn't you know what I'm saying? Because I was fucking sitting around, hanging around with you. Trying to please you. Because I don't want you to feel bad because I cancel on you. No, I don't care no more. I don't care who's upset. If I feel any type of negative energy, if I feel like you are not for me, you are not for my greatest good, you will be eliminated. It will be eliminated. The Most High wants to give us financial freedom. And all of these energies is not in alignment with financial freedom. Period. Period. People want to take your energy. They want to drain your energy and take your energy. And they're not thinking twice about it. They only think of the lack therein. So we are in a season now where you might have to cut everybody off. Literally. Like, that's what it is. This strong, it's to take of an inventory of who's adding and who's subtracting. Who's adding and who's subtracting. Because we're not out here carrying nobody else's burden. We're not getting pounded to the cross for nobody. Period. And sometimes even our own children, because they have a choice. They have their own. We all are spirits here, and we came here for a reason. We all have our own journey. Period. So they're not about to play in our face with that. Okay, gaslighting. We're not doing that. We're gonna take accountability for our shit. Period. Let's get into these cards, y'all. That yesterday message with the new deck that I got. We're gonna get into that again. With the new deck that I got. Oh no, let's do what's the news, because y'all know that one would be like telling all the business. And then we'll get into the wisdom. The wisdom of the hidden realms. We did that yesterday. That was really good. Yeah, y'all. So that's what I was getting. Okay, thank you, Father God, Mother Law. We worship you, we praise you. We're so grateful for all that you do. Yes, Father, clear the air, clear the energy. Give us a message, Father. Yes, Lord. Thank you, Father God, Mother Law. We worship you, we praise you. Yes. Okay. We're not carrying nobody's cross. Everybody have to carry their own cross. You're not about to play with me. You're not about to gaslight me in my face and tell me that I gotta carry your burdens. No, we're not doing that. It's bad enough. You know what I'm saying? We're our own mission and journey. Okay. We're gonna get into this energy. We're gonna get what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Out there. What's going on? And clear the air. Clear the energy. Okay. Clear the energy. Yes. Give us a message. Are strong. What's going on with the collective out here trying to have us carry there, and they mad about it. They feel a type of way. Just distractions, y'all. We gotta stay focused. Gotta stay focused. Alright? Okay. What's going on out there, y'all? Sunday Divine Message. Sunday Divine Message. I'm saying, y'all, that's what I'm getting. Trying to gaslight us. No, next. That's not what's going on. Jesus, and I'm telling you, Jesus, I know Jesus was not on no damn cross talking about nail me down for all these people's sins. Come on now. Stop it. But Jesus said, don't follow me. That's what he said. Don't follow me. Jesus was showing people how to live the righteous way. A light. He was a light. You know what I mean? Turn that light on. This is the real truth that's happening. Okay? That's what he was doing. So he was empowering people to empower themselves. That's contradictory. How he's telling people, you know, what, like, don't follow me, but these are the things that I did that you could do to be closer to, you know, the Father, the Most High. All right, y'all. Let's see what we got going on. Who's in our energy and what's going on? Okay. This. Okay. Y'all, recalling memories, missing someone, reminiscing. So either you missing somebody or somebody's missing you. And they looking at memories. Look at the person with the picture. They're looking at your picture. Chain in reverse. Codependency. Unhealthy attachments in reverse. Unhealthy attachments in reverse. Lucky break, good fortune, good things coming. Good things coming. Red flag, warning signs, take heed, risky situation. Wine and dine, romance, courtship, ghosted, disappearing act. Tiptoeing. Y'all. Courtship, consistently dating, red flag. What is a red flag out here? Red flag, warning signs. Someone, memories missing. Someone's missing you. Okay. Someone's missing you. You're not trying to be in no codependency situation whatsoever. You're not trying to be in no unhealthy attachments. Right, for your lucky break, because you got a lucky break coming. Good fortune. Red flags. Whoever this person is a red flag. Wine and dining you. They're gonna come and try to wine and dine you. Wine and dine you, and they're gonna ghost you. Ghosted. They're ghosting. Tiptoeing around, acting shady, sneaking around. Love bombing. Overly attentive, showered with affections. Who is this, Spirit? Who is this? Recalling. Somebody missing you. Somebody that you do not have chemistry with. Intense passion in reverse. Chemistry in reverse. Somebody you do not have chemistry with. What do they want, Spirit? What does this person want? They're clearly reminiscing. Spilling the beans, revealing secrets, cats out the bag. They're untrustworthy. Somebody trying to come in because they know you got a lucky break coming. They know you have a lucky break coming. They know you have a lucky break coming. Red flag. Warning. Motherfucker's a warning. Motherfucker's a whole red flag. They're untrustworthy. What do they want with the collective, Spirit? What does this person want with the collective? Reminiscing. Tiptoeing. Somebody you don't have no chemistry with this person. What do they want, Spirit? Ooh. Rebound in reverse. Penny pinching. Supersize me. Rico. Okay. Somebody. Their shit. That's what I'm saying. Their burdens. Nobody's carrying their burdens, y'all. You out here. Lucky break. Somebody's reminiscing, try to come in and wine and dine you after they ghosted you, did a disappearing act. because they tiptoeing around, avoiding getting caught, sneaking around. Somebody that you don't have no personal, no chemistry with. They're untrustworthy, and they penny pinching. They're penny pinching. Seems to me this person got a whole bunch of burdens that they try to come and put on your plate, and we not doing that, and we cannot feel bad about it. We can't feel bad about it. We have to know that we did the work. We did the work. You did the work. It's not your fault that you did the work. Now they're coming in with default on payments. Like, who about to be around this type of energy? They're come trying to act like they're not doing too much. Like, they're not trying to treat you like a temporary option. All I see is this person got financial fucking problems. Where's the other card? They're not trustworthy. That right there is it for me. Sneaking around. Y'all, come on. Look at this. Penny pension and default on payments. Like that energy right there. Prosperity does not reside in that energy, y'all. Okay, and they trying to come. They trying to come get a lucky break. Good things coming, turning point, good fortune. Off your energy, off your back, off the work that you did. So now Spirit want to reward you. They're coming in and they feeling some type of way. That's why I keep getting, they feel some type of way. They feel some type of way because you did the work. Give us one more card on this, Spirit. We're gonna move on. Father God, my beloved, we worship you, praise you. Feel some type of way because you did the work. What type of madness is that, y'all? These people is crazy. These people is crazy. And knowing the collective, like, y'all, I know there's people out there that was like, you know, trying to help these people, trying to help them. You know what I'm saying? Receipts, guilty as charged, exposed. And Prince Josephine exposed them. The energy, like, you're exposed. A snack, obsession, sex appeal in reverse. Not a snack. Yeah, you're not attracted to this person. There's no chemistry. They're untrustworthy. Y'all. Ooh. All right. Where are we gonna go with next? Let's go with this deck. I love this deck right here, y'all. Whoever this person is, we're not doing that. We're not carrying nobody's burdens. We're not doing it. They didn't want to do the work. That's what it's coming down to. The people that did the work and the people that didn't do the work. And it's going to be evident. Like, you literally, we are literally going to see people, like, I didn't say fruits. Like, you'll see them by their fruits. We about to see people by their fruits. Okay? And these people want to be like operating in their ego, you know, still operating a certain type of way. And it's like, read the room. Like, you don't see what's going on around. You don't see what's going on in the world. You don't see, like, if you think that the most important thing for you to be doing right now is worrying about money, worrying about all of these outer exterior things, you're not reading the room. Period. You're not reading the room. Like, the number one thing right now is to get you together. You know what I'm saying? As far as like, because if this person got penny pensions, default on payments, you're not in alignment. And I'm not saying that, you know, the person's like a horrible person or whatever. No, they just need to carry their own burdens. They're gonna carry their own cross, and they need to work on that. And when they work on themselves, they get all their shit in order, and they could get themselves out of these default on payments, this freaking penny pension, financial struggle. Period. It's not, no one can help them with that. Nobody can help them with that. And especially with people that you know, don't want to, you know, take advice, or, you know what I mean, take heed, or no, we're past all of that. We're past, you know, oh, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, we're not doing that no more. Because all that energy could be going into you, yourself, and the stuff that you got going on. Period. So, is this person gonna try to come make their way? What is the plan? Like, what's this person's plans? What's this person's plan, Spirit? Ooh. What's this person's plans? To come get assistance. To come get assistance from you. They see that light. They see she, he, whoever. Like, she or he see the light. They see the light in you, and they like, oh, let me come get some of that. You know what I'm saying? Synchronicity, divine intelligence, the web weaver, cause and effect. Number 4. Pay attention to the synchronicities. Divine intelligence, cause and effect. Everything is a cause and effect. Everything. Everything's a cause and effect. Especially when you're talking about them burdens. Everything's a cause and effect. And they coming to get some assistance. Tell us more, Spirit. Look out for the synchronicities. Tell you who's this person, who's, you know what I mean, the red flag. Ooh, pay attention to divine intelligence. The Lady of Lightning, surprises, sometimes shock, total paradigm shift. 8. Surprises. Authentic purpose, inspiration, free will. Authentic person. Somebody could be 24. Free will. We all have free will. We all have free will. We all have an authentic person, an authentic purpose. The map maker of destiny. But you have free will. We all have free will. Ooh. The Chess Queen in reverse. Don't trust this person. Pay attention to the synchronicities. The synchronicities will help you make your decision. Give us one more card, Spirit. Generosity, receiving, withholding. The lady of the gift, generosity, receiving, withholding. Withhold that generosity. Withhold that generosity. Yes. The lady of the gift. Withhold the generosity. Allow these people to go through what they need to go through. Everybody has free will. Everybody has free will. Generosity. No more generosity. Receiving. Withholding. Withhold their generosity. Allow these people to go through what they're going to go through. Because they're coming in trying to get assistance. We can't help nobody. Everybody has to carry their own cross. The river queen. Flow. Letting go. Natural movement. Flow. Letting go. The High Lord of gratitude and service. Selflessness, humility, conscious action. Yes. Gratitude and service. Selflessness. Right. Gratitude and service. Conscious action. Make it a conscious action. Letting go. All right. Letting go. Withholding the generosity. Not trusting this person, because everyone has free will to go after their authentic purpose. And surprises. Sometimes a shock. The person needs to go through this. Oh, yes, Father God, yes. The person needs to go through this. The person needs for you to withhold the generosity so that they can have this total shock. If they know that they can always come to you for you to carry their burdens, they're not gonna never learn. They're not gonna never learn. They need a total shock. They need, on a higher spiritual level, you need to withhold all generosity right now. Letting go. Letting go. Sure. Make a conscious action. Make a conscious action. Letting go. Cause and effect. The person needs, and the Lady of Lightning. Yeah, they need to get zapped. Right? They need to get zapped. The total paradigm shift. Because they need to carry their own cross. They need to wake up. They need to realize that they need to get their life together. And you're not going to always be there to save them or be there for them and just take on all their shit. Let's light some more cinnamon. Feeling some type of way. How you feel some type of way because you got to carry your own shit? Some type of way. Feel some type of way. That's wicked word. You know what I mean? What should a collective do with this? With this person, Spirit? How should the collective move now? You know, giving them a total shock. Perception. Yup. Circuitous route. I looked that up. I had looked that up yesterday. And that means that means going on a route that's long, but it's for your higher good. It's for a higher purpose. So this is what this person is going to have to go on, a circuitous route They're going to have to go on that route because no one, they have to carry their own cross. You did it, they have to do it themselves. They need to find their own rhythm with life and how things work for them, how things will work for them, not just how, you know, someone else, how things work out for other, for someone else or for you. So they thinking that they're going to get that, you know what I'm saying, that favor. Like, no, everybody has their own thing. And it's like, okay, you can't keep giving your stuff away. You know what I mean? This lucky break is for you. It's for you because you did the work. Not about to play with us. Not about to play with me. You know what I'm saying? Oh, my card's fairy. I love this deck. Like, I just love this deck. I really do. Ooh. Now they're coming talking about, oh, I survived. I had to survive. I had to survive. It's so hard. I got this going on. I got that going on. False promises. Meanwhile, they're giving you false promises. And it's like, yeah, like people understand. You get what you dish out. You think you're gonna dish out shit and then all the other aspects of your life is gonna be amazing? No, where do you think that energy is going? The energy has to come back around. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like people been asleep for so long. People have literally been programmed a certain way. So they've literally been going through life operating in a certain way. So now it's time for a shock to happen. What this card say? Sometimes shock. A total paradigm shift. They're going to have to get rid of that old thinking. They have to get rid of the old ways. They think that that's how things are supposed to be. If a person always, you know, mean to people or expect people to act a certain way or expect people, it's just like, it's not working. That way is not working. It's time to change. It's time to evolve. It's time to grow. And a lot of times it'd be like older people, you know what I mean? Like those older guys that just won't change. They're like, oh, this is how I am. If you don't like it, you're gonna deal with it. Well, guess what? You're gonna be by yourself for the rest of your life. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be by yourself. Because who wants to deal with that? Nobody wants to deal with that. Nobody. Or even a woman that's, you know, just nasty attitude. And like, oh, that's how she always been. And it's like, girl, nobody don't got to deal with that. This 2026. AI is taking over. Like, people are getting fake robots. You know what I'm saying? People want to live their last days on earth in peace. So people are looking around. You know, I tell you, the internet changing everything up. The internet is changing everything up. It, like what the cards say, it's a whole total paradigm shift. So these people, they are used to other people carrying their burdens, carrying their cross. They're used to this certain way of thinking. And you're the one that they always go to. You're the go-to. You're the one to take care of everything. No. We're not doing that no more. You don't even have chemistry with this person. They tiptoeing around. I mean, they just got a whole bunch of baggage. You understand what I'm saying? Survival. False promises. Alright, y'all. Let's do one more. The altar priestess. Preparation, prayer, sacred ritual. Yeah. Sacred ritual. So, Y'all make sure y'all, you know, um, get in tune with your altar. Prayer, stay in prayer. You know, do your rituals just to make sure you protect your energy, protect your aura field. You know, stay in high frequency, and all that shit will just, you know what I'm saying? Is, you know, like that scripture, the weapons will form, but they won't. Who said they're gonna prosper? It's not gonna prosper, but they will form. So instead that, then the weapons are not gonna form. So it's people right now, this is what's going on, y'all. People is feeling type of way because you're leveling up. People feeling type of way because you are actually loving on yourself. People are feeling type of way because you put your hands up and you said, okay, and you start focusing yourself, and your life is getting better. You stop focusing on other people because you notice that other people bringing you down. So you started just pouring all that stuff you pouring everybody else. You started pouring into yourself, and look at you, amazing. So what's going on right now? And the energy is people feeling the type of way, and they're gonna come and try to put their burdens on you. Don't even answer the phone. Don't answer the phone. Don't, you know what I'm saying? If you don't feel bad if you gotta like cancel on, you know, like meetups or whatever. If you like, oh, I'm not feeling this, don't do it. It's about you right now. You are the main attraction. You are the main one. And everything's gonna surround around you and your purpose and what you have going on. It's not about other people no more. Let these people carry their own shit. You're not gonna continue to put your hand on the damn cross and get nailed to the cross for other people. You hear me? So we're gonna stay in prayer, and we're gonna do our rituals to make sure that we protect ourselves, because these people is mad and they hating. So we're gonna make sure that we protect ourselves, stay in prayer every AM. You know what I'm saying? I have my little prayer that I do, Psalms 93. I do Psalms 93. I say my affirmations. Like tonight, when I'm done with this, I'm about to go take my bath, say my affirmations. Okay? So, wisdom, power of divine, the well watcher. This wisdom, y'all. God ain't tell you no lie. The Most High ain't gonna tell you no lie. The Most High gonna tell you no lie. You hear me? That's coming straight from the Most High. Look at the owl. 7. That's God. G, the letter G is number 7 in the alphabet. God. This message is coming from the Most High, y'all. With the owl, wait. Wisdom. This is straight wisdom. Okay? Yeah. Positive expectations, clarity. Okay? This is giving you clarity and insight on what to do for this strong. Just keep focusing on you. If you can't confront people, or if you can't confront this certain person or whoever, just, you know, just don't even answer the phone. Just text them. Be like, hey, I'm super busy. I had things come up. No, you don't need to explain nothing to nobody, because that's another form of way for people to manipulate and gaslight, to will you back into their shit. And then next thing you know, you on the phone with them for like hours, and you done, oh, you know, well, and they telling you all they fucking problems and all that. Nobody wants to hear that. Nobody wants to hear all that. Period. Because if it was you, they would not give a shit. If it was you, they would not give a shit. Period. We're gonna see people by their fruits right now. It's a season we're in. So if you dealing with somebody and they got all this shit going on, it's because they didn't do their shadow work. And if you keep being around them, all that shit is going to come into your aura field. And then now you're going to be having shit going on. straight wisdom, clarity. Yeah, because these people have inner conflict. They have morality. They're making conscious choices to all the shit that they got going on. The Dragon's Duel. Inner conflict they're having. It has nothing to do with you. Because they didn't do their shadow work. That's why. They didn't do their shadow work. And you cannot skip the work. You can't. This the frequency of the planet. That's what I've been trying to tell so many people. You know how many people in my life that I try to tell, like, hey, this is what's happening. We need to do the shadow work. We need to, get these things that's I've actually had somebody tell me their ancestors told them not to be worrying about healing and trauma. The only thing they need to focus on is getting money. I said, what? I said, okay, no problem. No problem. That don't make sense, but okay. If you think getting more money is gonna solve your problems, no, it's gonna amplify already where you're lacking, where your traumas are. And this person had some serious deep rooted trauma, and they thought that it was nothing. Like, oh, I'm just going on my life, make all this money, da 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 da. But it was a cycle. This person make money and then they lose it. Make money, they lose it. Make money, they lose it. And then try to come, this person was getting more money than me. And then they have no money. They try to ask me $400 to help them pay their light bill. I said, oh, hell to the no. Hell to the no. At first, I was helping them, but I had gotten to situations where I needed help. And they told me, you better figure that out. You know what I'm saying? And I took it on the chin. And it got figured out. But I needed to go through that to see that this person is not going to bear my cross. How the fuck am I going to bear their cross? That's insanity. That's insanity. Oh, my car spirit. Y'all, this is good. This is really good, y'all. This strong. When them people get to calling, or, you know what I'm saying, whatever, you're not available. You need all your money. You need all your thoughts, your energy, all of that for you, for yourself. Even if you got it, you need it for yourself. You need it for, oh, I need to go get my feet done, or I need to go get a haircut, or I want something. I'm gonna use that instead of helping these people that don't want to carry their own cross. Do for you, and don't feel bad about it. Oh, praises. Yes, Father God. Oh my God, we worship you. Praise you. Don't feel bad about it, because some people, they would never do it for you. Period. They need to get a shock. And it needs to be it's going to be a whole paradigm shift in their life. So by you helping them or carrying their cross, they're not going to have that shift. So it's actually, you love them, allow them to fall, allow them to carry their own burden, so that they can go through their shifts. Because obviously they're stubborn, they're in their ego, they just lazy, whatever their issue is, they don't want to do the work. So now divine is coming in, the Most High stepping in and making them do the work. But the Most High don't need you to go and try to help and try to carry their shit. Last card. Patience and stillness. The resting tree. That's what we're going to do. We're going to rest. This strong. We resting. We resting. We sitting in our, our divine position. And we're going to rest and look beautiful. And we're going to treat ourselves, you know what I'm saying? And just dwell in our own essence and our own energy that everyone has been benefiting off of. We're going to be the resting tree. We're going to sit still and we're going to have patience on the Most High for our next, our next thing. Our next thing the Most High want us to do. That are leading us. Spirit's leading us. So they're strong. We're resting like the tree. We're resting. We're going to rest. And on that note, y'all, okay, I'm feeling that because I'm about to go take me a amazing bath, bubble bath, put all my little stuff in there and just soak my body and just be a little girl again in the water and splash, splash, and just love on myself and be grateful that, I did the work and I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of myself and I'm happy for myself. And you should be too. And I'm happy for all of y'all that did the work, and even the ones that watched this video and you have more work to do. I'm proud that you even admitted it and you're deciding to take that next step. Because we all had to start somewhere. You know what I mean? But it's just, this is the time where we all have to carry our own cross. We can't get around it. Spirit Ben told me this. We can't get around it. And that way, that whole patriarch way of, there's a whole bunch of stuff people have been doing. People have been doing a whole bunch of stuff, and it's all part of the patriarch type of programming system of the way people making money, the way people interact with people just treating people any type of way. People are not appreciating others and the value that others bring, that are coming with a good heart. People acting like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Oh, that ain't nothing. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? Yes, y'all. Okay, now. Yes, Father God, we worship you. We praise you. On that note, y'all, please like and subscribe. You made it all the way through this video. I'm so grateful for you. I'm so appreciative. And y'all, this strong, we're going to rest. We're going to kick our feet up and rest. All right, we're going to rest like the resting tree. And we're going to be in stillness, and we're gonna have patience of the Most High for our next steps, and allow Spirit to lead us on the next steps of what we should be doing. So this strong, we're resting, and I'm right there with y'all. I'm resting. I'm not worrying about nothing. I got a lot of things done. Okay, this past strong, and this strong coming up, moving forward. Monday to Friday or Monday to Saturday, I'm resting, just getting my thoughts together, making sure that, I'm dotting my I's, crossing my T's, and we're going to come back with another video. So if I'm led to do one earlier in the strong, then I'll jump on here and share with y'all. Okay, I promise I'll do that, because I should be doing it more. I just keep all these thoughts in my head, but I'm gonna share, and y'all have a good strong. And this message is timeless. Whenever you see this message, it's meant for you to see it. This video is meant to reach who it's supposed to reach. And thank you for tapping in. Y'all, don't forget to like and subscribe. All right, peace.